Y'all, it's so cold outside right now. Like, it's really cold. And one of the things that our patients like to do to keep warm is use a heating pad. And I hate the heating pads. Like, I can't tell you how much, because they are so dangerous. I had a patient a couple years ago that ended up with 2nd-degree burns across her abdomen from the heating pad. So many of our patients, their sensation and stuff is much decreased, and they just don't realize that the pad is burning them. Hey y'all, I'm Shelly. I do tips for hospice nurses. So today I'm going to talk about a few safety tips that we can teach our patients to safely use the heating pad, because they're probably going to do it. So let's teach them to do it safely. The first thing you want to do is inspect the heating pad and look for any frayed wires or anything that could be electrically dangerous about it. Look to make sure there's no exposed coils and that it has a good thick cover around it. If you see any of these things, strongly recommend that your patient throw this one away and get a new one. And also, if they have the means to just get a new one, if they have one of the older ones and it looks okay, but they have the means to buy a new one, I always recommend the new ones, because they have a lot of safety features built in that the old ones don't have. They will turn themselves off and things like that. So if they can get a new one, strongly suggest that they get a new one. Then you want to teach them, and this is key, this is really important, that they always put a barrier between the heating pad and their skin. And not a silk nightgown, not a men's t-shirt, but a real barrier, like a towel. It can be a thin towel, but a towel is enough to protect their skin, and it will get warm and warm them up. It takes a little bit longer, but it's much safer for them. Also teach them to rotate the heating pad, to turn it off, turn it back on. Don't keep it on them all day long. And never sleep with the heating pad on. That is so dangerous on so many levels. Never sleep with it on. Use extra blankets and things like that at night when they're sleeping. I also, though, teach patients what they can do if they want is put the heating pad in the bed before they get in the bed, warm up their sheets, take the heating pad out, and then get in the bed. That really helps to keep them warm. And then the last thing you want to do is document your teaching. Because remember, that's the T part of the HEARTS model, is our teaching. And so document what you taught them. If they refuse to get the new heating pad or anything like that, you want to document that they were educated and aware of the risk involved, and they've assumed those risks and still want to continue using their heating pad, because we can't make them do any of that. But document to show that you did everything you could to keep them as safe as possible. And if you're a Dawn user, I've added this into Dawn. So there are, in the education section of Dawn, I've added heating pad safety and actually space heater safety too, because I'm going to talk about that on another day. But I hope this was helpful. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about, let me know. I will definitely share it here. And y'all remember, if we work together, we really can change our world. And y'all be safe and warm out there. And remember, I love you guys.